Good morning, children. So, this is the last session for this week, Saturday's session, English for class 8. We'll have a recap of diary entry. I taught you, isn't it? Did you go through it? Very good, children. What is a diary entry? I told you. Once again, we'll revise. A diary entry is a section of writing that has been organized by date. The entries within your diary are how you organize the thoughts, your feelings and opinions you're pouring into it. They break up your diary into smaller pieces. Think of them like chapters of a book. They can be as short or as long as you want. It all depends on you. Tips for writing a diary entry. Since diary entries are like chapters in a book, you first have to decide what your book is going to be about. Brainstorm ideas for your diary, like whether you want it to be just about you or about a specific topic. Once you have a theme, then you can begin. Means what? You have to decide you're going to write on what. You can write on a marriage party that you have attended, somebody's birthday you have attended, somebody has died in the family, on the road. So that topic you have to choose and write it. That is what it means. Date your entries. Yes, date is very important. Time also, of course. Since your diary will be kept over a long period of time, each of your entries should be dated based on when you write them. Penzu's free diary software does this for you. You can try this. Pick a topic. Like chapters in a book, you want your diary entry to have some sort of theme or direction. Is it about what you did today? Yes, you can write. Diary is something which you write before going to bed. So something interesting has happened today. You have done something. You can write about that just before going to bed. You have to write the time. Date is already printed in the diary actually. Time you have to mention. What time you are writing the diary. 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Okay. An event that already. Okay. So, what do you write in a diary? You can also write about some upcoming event that is about to happen. Means not yet happened. Or an event that has already happened. So, anything. It is of your choice you can write in the diary. But one thing you have to remember, you have to stay focused when writing. Mind should not be diverted, otherwise you may deviate from the topic. Write naturally. All your feelings you have to pour into it. Don't feel like your entries need to impress anywhere. No, nobody is going to read your diary. It is personal diary. It is only for you, you alone. So you should feel free to express your mind. They are just for you, so relax and go for it. Whatever thought comes in your mind, you feel free to write, okay? Be very truthful. You have to be very truthful. Don't write any wrong thing in your diary. After all, it is for you. The worst person to lie to is yourself. So when writing your entry, try and be as honest as you can. Be friendly. Imagine that you're writing to your friend, you're talking to your friend, you're addressing to your friend. That is why how do we write, dear diary. Like we are writing to your friend, we write dear friend, dear so and so. When you are writing, try and write as if you are writing to a friend. How would you tell a story to your best friend? That is how you should be writing. Okay, about it in your digital diary. Keep writing. If you feel like you're at a loss for words, just keep writing through it. Feel free to record your train of thought. Think about why you have hit a wall, what is getting in the way. Think about what you're writing about and how that could be affecting. So you have to think about how that could be affecting your entry and write about that thought process. Reread your entry. Once again you read, see if there are any errors or you missed out on something. Once you have finished your entry, reread your entry and maybe list some things you hope to focus on in your next entry. Reflect on what you have just maybe some of the things will come to your mind and all that. So reflect on what you have just written. Maybe some new things will come to mind that you can jot down before you put your diary down. Make it a habit. Some people already have the habit of writing a diary. The more frequently you write entries in your diary, the more you will enjoy doing it and the more you will learn from them. Set a certain time during the day that you want to write in your diary and try to keep to that schedule. Children, schedule is also correct pronunciation. Schedule. You know, the newsreaders, if you observe, they don't say schedule. They say schedule. So both the pronunciations are correct. Schedule also, schedule also. Okay. The more you practice writing diary entries, the better you will become at it. Now that you have read these tips, create your online diary with Penzu and start adding entries. Practice makes perfect. So start practicing your writing today. So children, I'll give you some homework, okay, to write. Now you have, suppose, say you have attended your uncle's wedding. You pen down your thoughts, what you did, how much you enjoyed, what all things happened there. So you have to make a diary entry about that event. Okay? You can pen down all your feelings in that. While writing in a diary can be good for your mental health today, the greater value comes after you have been writing for a while and you can look back on what you have written earlier. See, now you write something today. After 1 year, you feel like going through it again, your full diary. So you can do that, isn't it? You'll get so much of enjoyment. You'll enjoy reading all your past events, all that you have done, all how you have enjoyed, what you have done. So it will refresh your mind. That gives you so much of pleasure when you go through it again. Journal entries are like a letter to your future self, and reading back on your past is a great way to get perspective on your life. Writing in your diary can help you recall when momentous occasions happen. Yes, suppose you got a baby brother, a baby sister, or your sister got married, your brother got married. These are all very momentous occasions to remember, to cherish, isn't it? You read again, you'll love it, you'll enjoy going through the pages of your diary. You might not realize how important they were until later on. By writing about these events in your diary, you can recall it in great detail whenever you want to remember it. So children, I hope you have noted down. These are very important points about writing a diary which you should keep in mind. So I hope you have noted down everything, and remember, I have given you an assignment also. Yes, don't forget to do that. Keep reading again and again. In the next examination, you are going to get a question on diary writing. So you should follow the correct format. You should not go wrong anywhere. If you go wrong anywhere in the format or in your style of writing, spelling, grammatical or any other error, marks will be deducted. So keep these things in mind. Read again and again. Read some sample diaries also. Yes, if you have internet connection, you can Google and read some sample diary entries. Thank you. That's all for this session.